Hey guys, Alex here. Today I'm making a video for you on surfboard traction pad placement. So I'm going to start off by saying that everyone has their own preferences on this. There's not really any right or wrong way to do it. Some people like to get it as far back as they can towards the leash plug. Other people like to move it a bit more forward from there. And of course, some people don't even like to have a traction pad as well. So that's also an option if you want to go down that route. For me personally, I like to have a traction pad. But I think helping to explain to you not just where I like to put mine, but why you might want to put it in certain locations based on your fins and how you surf is going to help you a lot to understand where to put it on your board as well. So the first thing to understand is that your center fin, right, acts as your pivot point while you're surfing. So when you put your back foot over there, it's going to allow you to do kind of quicker turns like hacks and cutbacks and those sort of things. Whereas your side fins a bit further up actually help you to do longer, wider, drawn-out turns, or with rail-to-rail surfing, where you're just trying to kind of like pump up and down and get some speed as you go down the line, down the face of the wave. So what this means is that in reality, you're going to be moving your feet around as you're surfing. So you're going to start off on the wave and come down it, and then you're going to want to go and do a bottom turn and maybe a cutback or a hack, in which case you're going to want to have your foot over the back fin. But then as the wave changes and you maybe have to go through a fat section because it's a bit high tide, or you're trying to get into a barrel and you can't really pump up and down the line, you're going to want to move your foot kind of up further here, or even further up to a higher point in the board. You'll see some pros, like as they're coming through the barrels that are really tight, they have like one foot here and then their front foot up here, and they're really just like perched on the board to try and gain as much speed by reducing drag and getting into that thick center part of the board. So there's no drag off the tail or off the front, and so they can just glide through as easily as possible. So what this means in terms of where I like to put my tail pad is that, I'll try to show you a bit closer here. Let me get that front on. I like to put the kicker here and actually have the back of the fin just at that point where it's starting, or just like kind of in the middle point of the kicker there. What that allows me to do is allows me to get my foot right back over that center fin, and then I can move it up there or further up if I want to. The other consideration here is on some pads you'll have the ability to have a little gap in between the tail pad. Personally, I don't think there's too much consideration here in terms of what you want to do. I guess it probably does help to have it a little bit further apart so you've got a bit more traction, and you can move your foot over to the sides if you're going through those like kind of more long drawn out turns. But I wouldn't worry too much on that. Just do what you think feels best for you in that situation. Alright guys, I hope this helped. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks!